I have never, ever in my life cheated in an over-the-board game, in an online tournament. They were in unrated games. I'm admitting this, and I'm saying my truth because I do not want any misrepresentation. I am proud of myself that I learned from that mistake and now have given everything to chess. I have sacrificed everything for chess, and I do everything I can to improve. So sorry. Basically, I wanted to gain some rating. I just wanted to get higher rated so I could play stronger players. So I cheated in random games on chess.com. Now, I was confronted, I confessed, and this is the single biggest mistake of my life, and I'm completely ashamed. And I'm telling the world because I do not want any misrepresentation, and I do not want rumors. I have never cheated in an over-the-board game. Other when I was 12 years old, I have never, ever, and I would never do that. That is the worst thing I could ever do, cheat in a tournament with prize money. Now, I made that mistake, and this is something, it's not something I was doing consistently. Never when I was streaming today.
This is the game. The game between Hans Moltke Niemann and Magnus Carlsen. Niemann is a 19-year-old grandmaster at chess, and Magnus Carlsen is perhaps the greatest chess player still playing right now. In this match, Niemann beat Carlsen and broke his 53-game unbeaten streak. But there's a controversy that Niemann may have been cheating. Can you spot the cheat? Can you even guess what kind of cheat we're looking at here? I don't normally cover chess, but when someone's accused of sticking anal beads up their arsehole to cheat at a game of chess, it elicits a carnal response from me. You might think I'm joking. I'm not. They have a history. Niemann had recently beaten Magnus Carlsen in a game and afterwards said, the chess will speak for itself before losing said tournament. This was a big event for them to rematch, to get revenge, if you will, and Magnus lost. As a heads up, I'm not going to pretend to know much about chess. I'm gathering all this information together from videos and articles that I'm reading. It's something that I had read about several days ago. This all came up as a chess cheating controversy almost a week ago, and I just read about it, thought it was novel, and only last night when I mentioned it on my Discord and a few people hadn't heard about it, I was like, okay, maybe I should talk about this. Cheating in tabletop games is fascinating to me. I've done videos about Magic and Warhammer 2, and I want to do other ones about other card games, but this one's unique. Magnus dropped from the tournament going into day 2 after losing to Niemann and tweeted out a rather cryptic tweet, not literally accusing him of cheating, but to drop out of an event is unheard of by elite chess players of this level, supposedly. In the tweet, there's a video of Jose Mourinho, the Portuguese soccer manager, who says,
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
The original video was because of some problems with officiating and referee decisions during a game of football. And that's right, I said football because I just called it soccer because I was reading my notes that I copied out of an article. And it's not soccer, it's football, you fucks. So he doesn't want to strongly accuse his opposition, his opponent who beat him, of cheating. But there was some weirdness during the game. The chess community has come to observe that the opponent, Niemann, was taking quite a long time at one or two junctures in the match. This has led to pundits saying things like this.
That's probably a good one, right? An anal bead probably would beat the thing. I'm serious. If the engine, it would probably... I don't know. I really don't know. Like, think about it. I don't know. I told you it was a prostate massage. But I'm not an expert at that stuff. In essence, the tournament had quite a serious security detail. You're padded down, you're wanded, as one person described it, the metal detector wands. There's even measurement on the second day for radio interference and such, because they're trying to stop people from getting signals to you to allow you to cheat at chess. So what cheating at chess in this circumstance looks like is getting messages from outside of the game telling you what moves to make. And in this case, it's using engines or AI to figure out what the best line of play is. Traditionally, as far as I understand it, the way to cheat at chess was to have signals from people watching or in the environment around you, or as Toiletgate suggests, which was the largest cheating scandal prior to this in the chess world, people popping to the bathroom for bathroom breaks and using a hidden phone to get information on what move they should make next. But as the game has advanced and the world has become more sophisticated, we've had to come up with much more advanced ways of getting your signals without the table. And that's why the chess community, or at least a few pundits and commentators, have started to run with the story that perhaps wireless anal beads or a wireless prostate massager
is being used to signal what move to take. In chess, for those of you that don't know, you can have shorthand for what square is what. B9 and C4 and shit. They might not be the actual denominations, but the point is there's letters and numbers. So you can have a vibrating Morse code or similar system to tell you what play to make, as a computer outside of the venue has ran the current play to figure out what the best, almost optimum line is to go towards winning. It's outside assistance, but the assistance is being buzzed right into your shit pipe through a sex toy. And this will never not be funny. And to clarify, by the way, I haven't picked up a small, tidbit on top of the controversy to run with, the anal beads thing. The anal beads thing has taken over the discourse. One of the big problems is that Elon Musk retweeted it, and now it's super viral. It's a know your meme page. Anal beads telling you how to play a game of chess, allowing you to beat potentially one of the best players, if not the best player in the world. This is part of the internet now, and I fucking love it. On the topic of Elon Musk, the cunt, retweeting it, well, the guy who tweeted out the video that brought this to semi-viral Twitter fame, he changed his name on Twitter to Unionized Tesla. So for a while before Elon Musk deleted his tweet, he had retweeted someone who was called Unionized Tesla. That's fucking based. Keep in mind that this tournament had $350,000 on the line, and the opponent of Magnus, the Mr. Niemann, has been accused of and admitted to cheating in online games before. I played the clip at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to play it in entirety now.
I've never, ever in my life cheated in an over-the-board game, in an online tournament. They were in unrated games. And I'm admitting this, and I'm saying my truth because I do not want any misrepresentation. I am proud of myself that I learned from that mistake and now have given everything to chess. I have sacrificed everything for chess, and I do everything I can to improve. So I'm going to get started. Basically, I wanted to gain some rating. I just wanted to get higher rated so I could play stronger players. So I cheated in random games on chess.com.
His point is, or his claim is, when he was younger and stupider, he used cheating, outside assistance, to play his games online, but never on stream to increase his elo or his matchmaking or his MMR, whatever the fuck it's used in the chess world, on chess.com in order to play better opponents. Problem is that, once a cheater, are you always a cheater? This kid is 19, for fuck's sake. Do we allow him a second chance when we know he's been caught and we know he's admitted to cheating in the past? Also, this sheds an interesting light on Magic, because outside assistance is a very common thing on the digital platforms for Magic, right? Another really fun detail, just to layer on top of all these fucking memes and weird shit, is that when Metro.co.uk, which is a UK news site, talked about this, they actually referenced that it may well have been a different amount of cheating. Not the meme-tastic anal beads has taken over the discourse and the conversation, of course, but on the flip side, it could have just been that he got hold of the pre-prepared plan of Magnus ahead of time by stealing it. However, they mentioned this, don't cite a source, and then show this screenshot from Reddit. It's actually a theory about how Magnus has always used the wireless anal beads. The wireless anal beads is the tech that all chess champions have been using, and then that tech was stolen from Magnus. I assume this is a joke on Metro's part to say that Carlsen's game plan was stolen ahead of time and then post something from Reddit that's obviously a joke about anal beads, but at this point, I don't know what the fuck's going on. The other implication of all this is that anal beads could really improve your gameplay in other things, I think, too. I think if every footballer in a game of Premier League soccer, I've said soccer again, fuck. If every footballer on the field had Benoit balls stuck up their arsehole, and then those were electronically being signaled to vibrate at certain times, it'd allow the coach or the manager to ask them to do things much easier. Or how about we have difficulty classes for racing, where we just have fucking anal beads stuck up the arseholes of all the drivers, and we just turn the vibrations up. And if you're in the 150cc, if we use the Mario Kart terminology category, you've got to drive around when your anal beads are going at their fucking hardest to try and make you come. Can you imagine leaning over a table in a game of I don't know, Warhammer at a competitive level on stream on Twitch, and you're being watched, you got to be careful, and you say out loud to yourself, oh, I wonder if I just shoot X unit into Y unit. And then it's 2 buzzes for yes and 1 buzz for no from your team outside who've got your love beads button. They're like, bzz, 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 bzz. Look, there's no kink shaming here at all. There's no problem with enjoying a good buzz up your asshole. I think the only kink that I will shame is the idea that you can't get off unless you're winning at any fucking cost. That including cheating like a cheater. You fucking cheater. Did he cheat? I don't know. The idea that he was taking so long on a couple of particular plays is the idea that the 15-minute stream delay on the video, he is edging out to as close as he can to that so his team can make suggestions to him via the vibration of the anal beads. DDG, I really don't know if this is true or not. I think it's just fascinating that this has become this fucking mimetic story about cheating via a sex toy. There are plenty more people out there who are way more educated in the topic of chess who can weigh in on the intricacies of this. I just want to do a quick news video because I think it's funny. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for some more Magic and Warhammer content. See you all soon. Ta for now.